Hello everybody, it's Roberto from CioWeb. With this screencast, I would like to show you how to use the Toolset Views plugin to display a Genesis theme blog post listing page in a grid view using the Genesis column classes. Let's start. This is a local WordPress installation of the Genesis sample theme, and this one is just the blog page that show you the default blog listing page that the Genesis theme offer. As you see, there are each blog post, all blog posts are stacked one on top of the other, and then this is just the default view. What about if you would like to display this listing in a different way? Let's say in a grid view. Thanks to Toolset Views plugin, this is possible today, and then I have to say it is quite easy and straightforward. Obviously, this applies to people that already knows the Genesis column classes and already knows how to use the Views plugin. But if you think that this can be a really interesting tool for your WordPress development, I strongly recommend you to visit the wptypes.com website and find more information on the Views plugin and on also on all others plugin that this company offer. So by default, unfortunately, the Views plugin do not offer a out-of-the-box option to choose the Genesis column classes to apply to a view. Just to show you, if I go here, these are two WordPress archives that I have already created with the Toolset Views, and I wanted just to show you what kind of option you have when you need to display a view. You have the unformatted option, and that requires that you apply by yourself the styling. And then you have the bootstrap grid, but in this case your WordPress theme must support this CSS framework. And then you have the table-based grid, the table grid, and then an order list and an order list. Okay, so what we would like to achieve? We would like to achieve we would like to apply the Genesis column classes instead. Okay, to do this, first of all, I show you how the table grid show the blog post listing. So because I have already created this WordPress archive, I just apply this WordPress archive to the home blog view and categories view and tags view or archives. Okay, now if I go to the front end, I should see the new layout that is this time is inputted by the WordPress archive created with views. So if I refresh this page, this is a grid with the two columns that display all the blog posts, and this can be pretty nice. But the problem is that this they are not just div, but they are tables. There is a table coding that is not very nice and not make the web page very clean, but especially very responsive. That is the major problem. In fact, if I this table grid, just to show you, if we go to inspect the code, okay, if you go here, you see that there are all the TD/TR tags that are proper of the table HTML code. That is something that we really don't want. And then, in fact, if I resize this page, you will see, let me close this, you will see that also the table grid don't resize nicely. Can you see? Can you see? It's very bad looking. So at the tablet mobile phone view level, the blog listing view is not very accessible. It's not very pretty to see as well. So the workaround is to apply the Genesis column classes instead. Now we go back here, and then what I have done, and then I will try my best to explain you how to do step by step, is to convert this table grid output in this section of Toolset Views, replacing the table tag with the div, and then making some slight change and applying the column classes. So let's start from the beginning. Where did I find this code to convert a table grid to Genesis column? I found this code on the Toolset website in the forum, where there was a user asking how to apply having the convenience of the Genesis column classes and combined with the views. And then this is the code that actually I used to convert this table grid. And then I try now to show you step by step. First of all, I try if I can make a little bit bigger this one. Let me try, because I think maybe it's quite small, the screen. I hope you will get a better view. Let me see. Should be alright, hopefully. Okay. If we see the loop that produces the listing of the blog posts, it starts with this tag WPV loop start, and after that starts the actual table tag that the plugin apply. So what we need to do, we need to replace this table tag with a very simple div tag. So I put the cursor here, I delete all content. Obviously, this is a workaround. I really hope that the Toolset developers guy, they are very good, very responsive and very helpful, will take the chance to think seriously to add this facility out of the box in the next version, or one of the next version of views, because there are many users that like Genesis and use Genesis, so it will be fantastic to have this possibility out of the box. Right, okay. The table tag is gone. We just write div. This is the first step, okay? Because in HTML, anytime you have an opening tag, you have a closing tag as well. So we need to go on the bottom, find the table here, and then just delete the word table and replace with the word div. So in this moment, the table is not anymore there, and we have just a dig. But in the middle, inside the table, as you know, there are also tags like TD, TR, table row, table cells that we need remove. And we are going to remove now manually all the tags. that were belonging to the table. Okay. It does look complicated, but actually, trust me, it is quite easy job. Okay. There is quite a lot of stuff that I'm going to remove. Okay, another 3D. Okay, these two. You have to be careful not delete the code from views. Now the two here. Look how simple will be the code after. And then, as you see here, we have 3 that we can delete. Okay, job done. We are not done yet because we need to simplify this code here. And then let's go back to this code. Okay, after the div, there is the WPV loop wrap. This is one tag inserted by the plugin views. Okay, so we need match this one to this one. As you see, they are pretty much the same. The only difference, path through, we need to turn to false. Okay, and we are done with that slight correction. And then we need only 2 shortcode that display the post template. Only 2. So if we go here, we have 3 shortcode. So we don't need this. And then regarding the WP item index, if you see the code here, we actually need only index equal 1 and index equal other. Okay, so we go here, index 1 is here, index other is here, and so all this shortcode below can be safely removed. Okay, we are nearly there actually, because if we see again this code snippet, we only need now to apply the Genesis column classes to the 2 shortcode WPV post body view template. This one and this one. I'm going to do now for you. So this is the first one. Okay, and then just write div class. I would like to show 2 columns, and then for all people that use Genesis column classes, first of all, let me close. It's a good habit to always first of all close the tag, the div tag in this case. Okay, the first column requires also the first class. I show you now. 1-half first, that will apply the Genesis column class to the first column of blog post listing. And then in the second view template shortcode, I will apply just the div class close tag and close tag first. Div just the class 1-half. Okay, the div is closed, is opened here, and is closed here. Makes always sure about closing properly any div. This was the first div that is closed at the bottom here, and then this is the second div of the second column, and this is the first div of the first column. Open here, and close here. So to this WordPress archive view that was actually a grid, I applied the Genesis column class, and let me save now. And remember, before was just a blog listing displayed by the tables, and then with all the problems we had before. Can you see? Ugly. So let's just now go here, make sure that I have saved everything. Yes, I have saved, and let's just refresh the page. I should get now the column class. Before I do this, I just go again here to inspect, to show you all the tables tags. Can you see here? Table row, and then the opening table tag. Okay, all this code should be gone now. Let me just refresh the page. I always say should, because you know, when you do live training, sometimes some mistakes can happen. Look like we have our Genesis column classes applied now. Okay, let me just resize the page, and as you can see now, the Genesis column classes are driving the styling of this WordPress archive view of the blog post. Can you see? There is a trigger media query at a certain point that stack all the blog posts in a single column. That look very nice, very easy to read at tablet view, mobile phone view. I just go a little bit further. And then what about if you decide one day that you would like to display this blog post in 3 columns? We need to go to the code again and do some little change. Mainly we need to change 3 parts of this code. We need to insert the number 3 in this loop wrap, and then we need to modify the column classes from 1/2 first to 1/3 first, and the second one just 1/3. And let's hope this will work again. We are going to check now. Okay, done. Let me refresh the page, and the columns now are 3. I choose one feature image of 300 pixels wide and 200 pixel height. If you would like to get maybe a smaller images, you can do that by modifying just the size of the featured image. What is also convenient about using Genesis and Toolset Views is convenient the fact that you can customize with CSS the appearance, the look and feel of your blog page, and then you can make very unique. You can apply maybe shadows, you can apply maybe different borders, make the text maybe smaller. You can actually do what you want. But the nice thing is that today we can combine the fantastic WordPress solution that is the Genesis framework with Toolset Views. They work very, very well combined together, like you can see here. Okay, I really hope that this tutorial has been useful for you. And then just to recap, I show you again the code that I used to produce this, to assign actually to an original table grid code for the view display, WordPress archive display. I changed the code using the Genesis column classes, and as you can see also the final output is very, very small as a size and very, very clean as well. Okay, I really hope that this is useful for you. and then maybe you can try to use this solution in your Genesis website. Thank you very much for your attention, and see you soon next time.